Hello once again everybody! Bedrock Basics, episode number 7. Today we're dealing with Nether Portals, and I'll show you just a little bit about piglins as well. So here I am, getting hard to work down at 0, at the bottom of the world, and that's where I am going to base my Nether Portal from. Just for aesthetics, I'm going to make it a cube, and at this point of the game, obsidian's a little bit of a problem to get a hold of. So one of the easiest ways is to find lava, throw it in a bucket, and then throw water on top of it. You can see that the lava turns into obsidian when water's run over the source. This doesn't work on secondary lava affected areas, it just works on the source block of the lava. But in essence, that gives us the ability to produce obsidian blocks out of lava. And okay, never be afraid to do something that you're not afraid to adjust or undo. In this case, I made the portal just 2 blocks higher than I wanted. I want a nice little square on each side so that the opening will be 9 by 9 and the framing work will be 11 by 11. Just a little math mistake, 2 blocks. But I'm willing to double check my work and make an adjustment. So 11 by 11 square, the obsidian gets sealed off on all edges with nothing interfering, and then I use flint and steel to activate the portal. We go in not knowing what's on the other side. You can see that there is a delay in the loading screen here. And off camera, that loading screen actually killed me once. There was a slime on the other side that beat the tar out of me and killed me, where I had no chance. And that's why I don't play hardcore. I play hard, but not hardcore, because there's some situations where that would be the end of your world. One of the most valuable resources is nether quartz, which you can only get in the nether. There might be some villager traders to trade for it, but this is where you collect it, is in the nether, and you're going to need that for observers and other redstone affected things. Abundance of magma blocks, which aesthetically I think it's a beautiful block. It glows in the dark and will accent some of our other builds later. So just harvest, get all the stuff, yum yum yum. And you also see that breaking nether quartz, similar to some other materials like coal or diamonds, will yield a little bit of experience points for each one that you grab. So the nether had really oceans of lava, and I take some of that lava into my buckets, and I'm going to use that just to manufacture some more obsidian. And that allows me to finish off my nether portal mold here. And then when I throw water over it, you'll see all the source blocks. There's 4 source blocks in there and 1 affected block out of the 5. The 4 source blocks turn into obsidian, the affected block just turns into cobblestone. So keep that in mind. You can't just use one bit of lava and run it down the channel and have it all turn into obsidian for you. It's just the source. Okay, back in the nether, I put this scaffolding down to the top and the bottom of the world, and I just threw scaffolding for an easy way to get up and down. Similar to the main world, I put sand roads on the main world, and here I just use cobblestone because there's no naturally occurring cobblestone and it stands out just fine. And that will be my road system for the nether. And to parallel and marry up with my nether portal in the main world at 0, I'm building a comparable structure at 0 in the nether. You can see the height of we're at in the nether is currently 5. There's a bit of bedrock below us, and the void will start after 0, or at least there'll be no blocks after 0 and you'll fall into the void. A little bit different than the main world, where like 63 is ground level and it goes to minus 59 or what have you before you hit the bedrock layer. And so I want my same size cube here. We're going for the 9 by 9 with 11 by 11. And as I was running out of obsidian, just showing you that I've got forms set up here. Just 2 trenches. And I throw lava into the trenches. Get some buckets out of the way. And then lava taken from the nether, I just walk through the portal, throw it into these trenches. It's sitting there, easy to manipulate. Throw water over top of it all. And there I've got another set of obsidian ready to be harvested for whatever I want to use later. There are a couple of items that do actually require obsidian as one of the components. The number one thing, of course, is the Ender Portal. And then once we have enough of said obsidian, we're back here in the nether. We got our square completely off, or rather the square is closed. There's no openings, there's nothing in the way. And we light it up. And now that 0, portal should be lining up with the 0, on the other side. Let's just go through and double check it. Because if there was a problem, we want to fix it early and not late. And there we are, right back where we belong. So now, coming through this side, making sure it goes to the new portal and not the old little one. You can see we are successful, right where we want to be. That means we'll get rid of the old portal so that there is no confusion between what links to what or what steps where, and it also gives you a few more obsidian as a resource. You'll hear the portal break and no longer work as soon as you take one block out of it. Same thing happens if you put an explosion going through the portal. There's the shatter. It's not working. It's just resources to be collected. Okay, last thing I want to show you here is piglins. I am wearing gold. These are zombified piglins. You can see lava does nothing to them. And as long as I'm wearing a gold item, regular piglins, they're the ones that don't look like zombies. They look like pig people running around, often carrying crossbows. They will leave me alone as well. If I mine gold or attack one of them, they will change their mind and attack. It's you're no longer a neutral entity to them. You're an enemy that they've got to deal with. And I'll just show you that in a moment here. Get some stuff out of the way. Oh, there. Got a bunch of piglins hanging out that came through the portal. And they're leaving me alone until I hit any one of them. And now they squeal and they all come a running. Oh yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go! Oh jeez, they hit hard. Not enchanted, but fully armored. They took me out pretty quickly, and there was only 3 of them. So now we got to beat them up and take our stuff back. And you can see that one of the piglins is actually wearing the armor that I dropped. Take him out. Now here come his friends. And okay, how about one more try? Let's get our stuff back. There's the last piglin. Gotta need a weapon. There's all the stuff lying there. Beat him with his own sword. There you go. Come on, come on. And that shows you just that the piglins will work together as a team. That's it for today's episode. Thank you very much for joining me. Like and subscribe.